Thank you for tuning into my videos. To support the channel and unlock exclusive perks, you can join us on YouTube channel membership and Patreon. Follow the links in the video description below. Select your level of support and help keep the content coming. This channel exists because of the support we have from fans just like you. Thanks and enjoy the video. Right, welcome to another episode of Warhammer 40,000. It's 2,000 points. The knockout stage here, it's the semi-final, so we're looking at one of these factions to go through to the grand final for our Season 12 battle reports. So here it's the Alpha Legion Chaos Space Marines against the Necrons. Both the armies have progressed to the semi-final stage. So this is knockout, it's sudden death. One army will be eliminated and lose their chance of going for the Channel Crown, and then one of these armies will go through to our grand final. So Alpha Legion, I'm going to run these here for this battle, and then Mike's going to run the Necrons. He's run them all the way to this point so far, so he'll continue on with the Necron force being led by Tamon Ra. So for the Alpha Legion, it's Pack-Bound Zealots for them, and then a spread of HQ, so we have a Warpsmith across here, Mark of Nurgle for him, Chaos Lord, will be the second in command across here, taking the Demon Hammer for him, just a regular Chaos Lord. A Terminator in a Sorcerer in Terminator armor being taken, Mark of Zinch being taken. Any units that don't have a marker, such as the Venom Crawlers, and then the Chaos Lord across here, they're just Chaos Undivided will be the mark that they take. We also have the Army Commander here, it's a Lord Discordant, as Mark of Khorne being taken for him. No upgrades, didn't have enough points available for this list. Then on the left hand side, Chaos Cultist, Mark of Nurgle for those. 10 Chaos Chosen with all of the weapons going inside a Rhino as their dedicated transport. Then Venom Crawlers 1, 2 and 3 with their double Excruciator cannons. They're all Chaos Undivided. Chaos Undivided on the Chaos Chosen as well. Then 2 squads of 5 Terminators, as we have the autocannon in this squad, and then there's a chain fist in that squad as well, some power fists, combi weapons being taken as well. The other squad back here with the same loadout but taking the heavy flamer option. Both of those being Mark of Zinch. Then Shadowbane here, the Land Raider with the las cannons heavy bolter being taken with that. And then we have 2 units of Havocs, las cannon team, plasma gun on the squad leader, and then across here the Reaper chain cannons, 4 of those, and then melter gun. It's been taken on the squad leader. Both of the squad leaders taking power fists, and the Land Raider and all the Havocs taking the Mark of Nurgle. So that's the list for the Alpha Legion. We have Commander and Sub-Commander allocated. So for the Alpha Legion, one of the newer Phoenix Lords, Knight Mayor here, we're going to put him onto Lord Comiscus, the Lord Discordant, as the army commander. And then sub-commander will be the Chaos Lord here, Lord Whack-a-Mole. And that's Casper Kempf, one of the Autarchs, so they can follow these two models around throughout the game. So that's the list for the Alpha Legion. We'll take a look at the Necrons, see what they have in their list next. Alright, so 2,000 points to Necrons, Mike Walker to take command. We'll see if he can steer them through to the grand final. So this is an Awakened Dynasty detachment here. We have a good spread of HQ choices just to really get as much of that bonus as possible. The basic rule for that detachment is character models join units. They grant +1 to hit rolls for shooting and close combat. It really is quite good. So you'll see a number of cheaper characters here to add into units. So we have a Necron Overlord on foot. Taking the Tachyon Arrow and Glaive for him, that's Ramses, the second in command. Then the Army Commander Tamra on the Catacomb Command Barge. He has the Phasal Subjugator upgrade. His +1 to hit rolls becomes a 6-inch aura ability, so it can affect multiple units within range. Then with him, I'll call out the units. There's a unit of Triarch Praetorians with their Particle Casters and Void Blades, full squad of 10 of those. Then we have a Scorpec Lord across here, and he's going to go with the Scorpec Destroyers, a squad of 6 of those with 2 Plasma Sights. Then just drifting over to the left, Tomb Blades, squad of 6. Then we have a squad of 6 Necron Wraiths being taken. Scorpec or Locust Heavy Destroyers, squad of 3 of those, taking the anti-tank weapon. Then we have a Canoptic Doomstalker there at the back. 2 squads of Necron Warriors, all taking Gauls Flayers, 2 squads of 20. Then we have a few more HQs. So we have a Cryptek across here. And then we have a Royal Warden being taken as well. So, as 2 more enhancements being taken to take the total of 3. So, Veil of Darkness is on the Necron Overlord, Ramses here, so you can go with unit of Necron Warriors, and they can be removed and then come back in onto the board. And it's like a deep strike maneuver they can do, very, very tactically useful. And then we also have Dermal Bond, I think it's called on him, so 4+ Feel No Pain, which is insanely good for Necrons with their self-repair and so on. So that's the upgrades being taken here to finish off this Necron list. Commander and Sub-Commander have been allocated, so we have Vagabond, Necron player, will take command, so we'll go on Tam and Rai, can follow that model around for the game. That's one of the Phoenix Lords on the channel, and then one of the Autarchs, Dave Humphreys, Necron Allegiance for him as well, and he's going to go on to Ramses. You can follow him throughout this battle, see how those HQs get on. So that's the list for both sides. We have played semi-final number 1 already. It's live, it should be live now on YouTube channel membership. And that clash is between the Harlequins and the Tau Empire. So obviously not going to tell you the result of that game, but one of those armies has gone through. If you want to check out that battle, it's on membership. So if you're already a member, you can check that one out now. Or do sign up with us. You can join at the lowest tier, which is Aspect Warrior level. And that gives you access to all the bonus content that we create. It really helps support the channel. And then as a reward, we can give you the bonus content in the form of battle reports and other videos. So link below for membership, or go onto the channel homepage, hit the join button, and you can access that battle report and all the others right now. And then when you see that game, you'll know who's facing who. One army awaits either of these 2 armies to make it through to the grand final. We're currently running the 300 campaign, which is to recruit 300 extra supporters on the channel. We're about a third of the way through. I'm going to call out some of the names. Anyone that signs up at any level, we'll give them a name shout out in up and coming battle reports. So I'm going to call out 5 here and then do some more as the game goes on. So we have Full-Time Dan, bronze level Patreons joined us. Then we have Juffib1, Aspect Warrior level, Severide, Aspect Warrior, Exile Wargaming, and then Daniel Newbury joining us as well, all at Aspect Warrior level. So massive thanks to them for their support. It means the channel can carry on and we can expand and make some announcements about further projects as we go along. So that's the armies. We'll take a look at scenario and deployment next. Right, so we have a mission here randomly drawn. So it's Crucible Battle for deployment. So fighting across the way from corner to corner. Burden of Trust is the primary mission, and Stalwarts is the mission rule. So Crucible Battle, 5 objectives on the board. Deployment zone running across here for the Alpha Legion, marked by the orange dice. And then the green dice marking the deployment zone for the Necrons across the other side of the board. There's a home objective each. So up on top of the platform here for this one, for the Alpha Legion, we're playing it so that you can measure from the base to it. So it's up higher, but it's not going to affect units down here. They can still get to within 3 and still count as being range of the objective, just to keep things fair. And then across the other side, just next to the building over there, is the objective marker for the Necrons. Then 3 objectives in no man's land. So we have 1 dead center, and then there's 2 others. There's one up here on top of this platform, and then the other one upstairs as well in that terrain piece across the other side. The mission rules: Stalwarts. If you have a battle line unit, Mike's got some pretty solid ones in the form of the Necron Warriors, you can still perform actions and shoot, and you can still perform actions whilst within engagement range. So well worth remembering that one for the battle. And then for Burden of Trust, turn 2 onwards, at the end of the command phase, you pick up 4 victory points for each objective marker that you control that is outside of your deployment zone. So the home objective, not so important in this battle, but still worth holding for some of the secondaries where you need to be holding the home objective, like defend stronghold, for example. But its objectives in no man's land and also the opponent's objective are going to be of more value in this battle. So turn 2 onwards, you get 4 points for each objective marker that you control. Also, within your command phase, you can choose 1 unit on 1 objective marker that you control, and you can select them to be a guarding unit. They need to then survive through to the end of your opponent's following turn. So you're selecting them to sit on that objective, survive, and survive through to the end of the opponent's turn. If they do, then you pick up a bonus 2 points. So control an objective, defend an objective, and for a few extra bonus points coming through. And that's it for Burden of Trust. So anchor these objectives outside of your deployment zone and then camp out on them, keep units alive on them. So tougher, durable units. This is really going to suit the Necrons well here if they're able to anchor objectives and survive on those. But then again, Chaos Space Marines, there's some tough units, durable stuff for them as well. So that's the mission. I mentioned terrain. So I'm going to call out obscuring terrain here. So we're playing sealed buildings and containers, just so you can track it throughout the battle. This whole structure across here is obscuring. This structure, this one, this L shape across here, that structure over there, the structure of that, but not the walkway in between. This structure again, but not the walkway, and then this structure around here, but not the pipes. That's all going to be obscuring terrain. So we'll just go by the hard edge here. It means that we've got nice even spread of obscuring terrain spread out across the board. Then other than that, there's some tank traps and barricades dotted around the table. So that's terrain, and then both of us are going to go for the random draw on secondaries. We'll now start alternating placing units on the board next. I just mentioned the battle mat and terrains. The battle mat's from gamemat.eu. It's quarantine zone. This one is 60 by 44 inches in size. I believe it's one of the double-sided mats that they do. So you get 2 mats in one. Brilliant value and very convenient for transporting around. This one also carries the Nexus markings, the full Nexus markings. So it gives you the deployment zones for every mission from the Nexus deck. Also marks out dead center on the battlefield for you as well. And it also gives you inch markers running around the edge. So brilliant for competitive games, the tournament scene, but also for convenience as well. These lines running through here, they are very subtle. We hardly notice them, but they're very, very useful for deploying your armies, but also during the game when you're trying to get units into table quarters, the opponent's deployment zone, and so on. So you can check that out, gamemat.eu, for your supplies of battle mats. Pre-painted terrain sets available from them as well. We're using the industrial terrain set on this board. Link below. There's also an 11% discount code that you can use across the store, and they are shipping worldwide. So deployment's done for both sides, each of us taking our time, as I think some of the units going into reserve is going to be quite crucial in this battle as well. So we'll start with the Alpha Legion. The Land Raider has gone onto the extreme left-hand side. Its eyes on that objective, just on top of the building. Next to it is the Warp Smith. You can see him just there. And then inside, I've placed both units of Havoc. There's plenty of room for them. Then the Rhino is placed here. Inside that is the Chaos Chosen. They've been joined by Lord Whack-A-Mole, the Chaos Lord. Backing them up is the Lord Discordant. Usually flank with him, but I want him involved straight away. So he's here, the Army Commander, and then next to him is a Venom Crawler. Chaos Cultists, their job's just the home objective. 2 Venom Crawlers on the right-hand side. Just going to get them onto the board straight away. And then we do have reserves, both squads of Terminators. And then I've chosen not to put the Sorcerer in Terminator armor with one of these units. So I'm going to have them separate, Deep Strike in at some point during the game. May be useful enough for some of the secondaries that come up during the battle. So that's deployment done for the Alpha Legion. And then for the Necrons, both of us having to think about taking no man's land objectives, but moving units onto these objectives to guard them through the game as well. Tomb Blades on the extreme left-hand side. Ramses joining a squad of Necron warriors here on the road. Then we'll go Locust Heavy Destroyers here at the back. Their options are threefold, really. Shift out across in this direction to lay down firepower in that direction. You can see the Land Raider up the road. Or indeed they could go on top, or they can veer to their left. So Mike's placed them in a good spot for sniping heavier targets. The usual duty here onto the home objective for the Canoptic Doomstalker. There's a unit of Necron warriors with it as well. They've been joined by the Warden. And then we have Tamara here at the back. And then finally the Necron Wraiths, well placed here, hidden away in the centre of the board, looking to move out onto the central objective, no doubt. They've been joined by the Cryptek as well. Into reserve for the Necrons, Mike's it's been a trademark of his recent games. Triarch Praetorians Deep Strike on, and then flanking with the Scorpec Destroyers just to preserve their numbers, keep them safe, and they can arrive at just the right time, turn 2 onwards. That's deployment done for both sides. This is the deciding moment. One of these 2 armies will be eliminated. One will go through to the grand final of our Season 12 battle reports. Do you want to go first or second? I'm easy going, I don't mind. Actually, probably no, I'd like to go first. But, there's both of us have units that can shoot from one end of this board to the next. So
I'm thinking first this time.
First, all right. We both want to go first. Before we roll up, I'm going to call out 5 more supporters that have come through. Massive thank you to everyone that supports us: Wills Lang, Mister, Automic, Wolf Corgi, and James T. They've all joined us at Aspect Warrior level, so they can check out the latest game, Harlequins against Tau. Do join us if you can. But for this battle right here, this very moment, we're going to roll up to see who goes first. You're turning to Patreons. Okay.
I think we've done Patreons the whole way.
Chris Comiskey.
I'm going to let the Comiskey sword.
He'll be torn because he's the patron saint of this.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will take a different Chris.
Chris shoot at the screen.
Chris Heim. Right, it's the Chris showdown. First, please, Chris. Oh, no. Chris Comiskey wins that one. He's got a 5. We've rolled a 1. Okay, Necrons to take the first turn. We'll go on to the first turn of the battle. It will be the Necrons that take the initiative. Turn 1 for them. Coming up next. Right, so turn 1 movement is complete for the Necrons, including a scout move from the Tomb Blades. They moved out 9, I think they can go.
Scout 9, yeah.
And then they moved on top of that. They've got to here, so they've almost reached halfway across the board. Very bold move from them. Wraiths not committing yet, so Mike, being cautious enough with those, doesn't want to send them out right out in front of the Alpha Legion force straight away. Necron Warriors pushing through. So there is a very useful stratagem that lets Mike take the assault keyword
Yeah, Sudden Storm.
Sudden Storm. Protocol the Sudden Storm. Rolled a 4 and then shifted these right across here. Gained the assault keyword, and now all of a sudden, a view down the road with the Locust Heavy Destroyers. And I think the primary target is that Rhino to crack it open and get the Chaos Chosen out. Tamrad shifted across. And really across the other side, Canoptic Doomstalker has remained where it is. And the Warriors with the Warden sneaking, actually, running up the side of those buildings. They've got to about there. Okay, and that's it. Bear in mind, Mike's got 2 very potent close combat units still held in reserves. Movement's done. There will be some firepower. The crucial one is going to be this. Go ahead. We don't have to fire them first, but you're free now to shoot as you please.
I'll start with that. I'll get out of the way.
Do it. Yeah. That's right. That's the point in making things more tense for yourself.
And I won't even hesitate. Sam Hermes.
Sam Hermes for firepower.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it will be 3 shots. Head on 2s because of the...
Yeah, I've got to do it. I'm going to pop smoke. Yeah, I will. Going to pop smoke on that Rhino. That's what you're going after.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So it's going to be -1 to hit and I get cover as well. I've already got cover anyway, but...
Yeah. There was the temptation to go for the...
You could see the Lord Discordant. Yes, you could go after him.
So, back to 3s again then?
Yes, because Tamra is nearby giving you +1 to hit rolls.
+1 hit roll.
Oof, boy.
So that's...
A lethal straight in, fine.
That's
1 hit. Okay, you can try and wound now on a...
3.
3 up,
yeah,
yes.
strength 14. Yep.
Got it. Right.
These are -4, -3 for cover.
6 up saves.
Yeah.
It's only 1/6. I'll call upon him now. Carl Roden. Come on. 1/6 will do. We'll be happy. Oh, there is one. Got one. And 1 goes through. Okay. We'll take 6 damage and drop down to 4 wounds left. Cool. If ever I needed a 6, it was then. Things are getting tense straight away in this game. Right. It's not over yet for that Rhino. There is a possibility of a Tachyon arrow.
Yeah. My intention was to
Not use
slow that down.
Yeah.
Because I know what's inside.
Chaos Chosen. Yeah, Mike would rather they get out there than up here.
So I'll put back to a 2 again.
Yes, because he starts on a 2, -1, and then he's blessed by his commander.
Yeah.
2 ups.
Plus the units led by a character. Again.
Gets it anyway. Yeah. Fine. Yeah, totally fine.
Okay.
We've only rolled a couple of dice in this game and already it's been painful. Missed, and you use the CP for your strategy earlier on. All right, so there's absolutely nothing you can do. Nope. You got captain's ability. Once per battle re-roll something. Have a little look. Yeah, check the card. I think he has a Space Marine captain style type thing going on with him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So we play... We're talking about this off camera at the start of the battle. We play soft competitive, where we're competitive, but we're nice to each other. Whereas some competitive scenes, when you make a mistake or forget something, the player will use that not use it against you, but they won't remind you, or they'll take that to their advantage. Whereas with gamesmanship, we try and do, if you've forgotten something, we just try and sort of remind each other and so on. Play it that way. So we're trying to win as best as we can, but in a clean and friendly kind of way. Come on, reroll.
Yeah.
Still get a 1.
Yeah.
I'm quite confident. Oh, 5. Right, okay. Just got a win now.
Yeah, this is strength 16, so 3 still.
You ever thought rolling a single dice could be so painful?
Yay!
Oh, he's done it. Right, okay.
This is -5.
Oh. So I can't do anything about it.
Yes!
And what's that for?
Damage. D6
Oh,
plus
Tachyon arrow.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I thought it was a straight up fixed amount. Right, okay.
No, it's D6 plus 2.
So I get cover 2 up -5. There's nothing I can do about it. I just need to roll to see if I blow up. We don't. All right, so I'll roll up for the models inside. We'll be able to absorb the damage, no problem, unless we roll 111. But Chaos Chosen, not going to get going here. They're going to disembark from their burning rhino. All right, so disembarkating like so. No ones rolled at all, so no damage so far, but that's probably going to change. Tomb Blades are going to go after them. 5 of them can see and have range 18, and the other one at the back is going to go across here. Straight onto Patrons again. Nicholas Lucas for firepower.
Yep. So it'll be 5d6.
Yep, 5d6 shots.
So, what's that? 15, 18?
Okay.
5. 10.
Is Chaos Chosen dangerous? It's about 340 odd points in that unit.
3s. And then strength 5.
3s to wound.
3s. 6s would be nice. We've got 1 6.
And 5 saves. 3 ups. Parcel though, wow. Boy, just the 1 wound taken. Okay, I can't really complain. Rhino's an easy target to bring down. Take off just this model at the back. Okay, Chaos Chosen preserving their numbers. Then D6 shots into here, Venom Crawler.
2.
Just a 2, need 3s.
2. Like 6s again.
2 mortals, weird. Okay, alright, 2 wounds across here. It drops me down to 7 wounds left. Strange result, but good shooting there. They have a built-in move. It's amazing the manoeuvrability on these. Scout, move, shoot, jump back. 6-inch move available with those. And they've moved back onto the objective. I did wonder why Mike didn't have them on the objective, but now he's shot and then moved them back. So good manoeuvring with those. The Tomb Blades. Firepower, yes, across the other side. The Canoptic Doom Stalker. Yeah. I guess it's going to go into the Land Raider. It's pretty much the only target it can see. Okay, take it away.
So this will be
Dave Humphries, Necron player. Yeah, your second in command for this battle. D6 +1.
Dave. Now's the time.
Oh, 6.
3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 7.
3s.
3s because I haven't moved. Yep.
Okay.
So this would be nice. Just the 2 mouse. Strength 14.
3s to wound with toughness 12, yeah.
Okay. Oh.
3 make it through.
-3, -2 for cover.
4 ups.
4 up, yeah.
Okay. Oh, blocked 2.
It's just a flat 3.
Straight 3 damage, dropping down to 13 wounds left. Kind of expected. That's about what I was expecting to happen. So Land Raider taking some damage. Obviously no charges to take place. I think that's the end of the turn. All right, we'll give you an update on the score. All right, so at end of turn, I'm not sure if I called out the secondaries. The 2 cards were Established Locus and Cleanse. Mike's not fulfilled and has elected to dump both of those, so you can draw 2 fresh cards on his next turn. So 0 points coming through at this very early stage here. Necrons have got the first strike in though. Rhino destroyed, disrupting the Chaos Chosen in the middle of the table. Other than that, Chaos Space Marines in pretty good condition. How far and how fast do they push ahead? We'll have to see. Necrons fight in depth. We've got to be careful, plus these dangerous reserves that can turn up on the flank, on the flanks, or indeed deep strike in, and that can happen on Mike's next turn. So Chaos Space Marines, got to be careful, but at the same time, we can't shrivel up. We have to push out and go aggressive for sure. We're going to turn 1 for the Alpha Legion next. All right, so movement here for the Chaos Space Marines, the Alpha Legion, 2 cards drawn, bring it down. So destroying big things if we can, and sabotage as well, which is performing an action on a piece of terrain in no man's land or inside the opponent's deployment zone. So, movement taking place. Venom Crawler's moving out swift enough. They have a 12-inch move. So, the one that was here has moved around to there. It's just got itself an inch further away from Overwatch, the danger from these. So, we're 25 inches away. The other one's now moved out across here to put some firepower across in this direction. You can see the Wraiths. And then the other Venom Crawler's on the board as well. It's scuffled up the road from just behind there. And it's got itself in line of sight and range towards the Locust Heavy Destroyers. It'd be great if we can try and take those down, maybe. Lord Discordance tucked in behind. The Chaos Chosen, we're not going to surge forward. We're going to hold just at this position here. Chaos Cultists spreading around here, just trying to keep in mind the deep striking threat next turn. And the Land Raider had to pivot. It's gone 8 inches. It's just short of the objective, so it's not in range, which is a shame, but we're just short. Warpsmith blessed and then restored all the wounds, rolled a 3 for D3 wounds, going back on with its repair works. Land Raider back at full strength. Moving and then disembarking with the Las Cannon team, and also adds the Reaper Chain Cannon team across here just to provide a bit of bodyguarding, a bit of gap between ourselves and potential deep striking units coming in. That's movement done. Long range firepower available for the Alpha Legion. It's up both of these roads here, this road and that road as well. So we'll kick off with Shadowbane across there. There he is, looking happy. No one near him that can chop him up, and lots of shooty friends. So we'll go for a Dark Pact, and we'll go into the Canoptic Doomstalker with everything we've got. So Dark Pact first, I want to commit this to a shooty friend, Connor Collins for the Tower. So Dark Pact first of all, with Nurgle. And, well, there's a surprise. It doesn't go off. So we'll take a D3 mortal wounds. It's very self-destructive, this Land Raider. 1 wound comes through, so we'll drop down to 15. We don't get a Pact-bound Zealots bonus for Nurgle. Would have been 5s, pops, bonus hits. We'll go for sustained hits of 1, though. That'll happen on 6s. And we'll kick off with 4 laser cannon shots here. 2s because we've been blessed. 6s are great. All right, 3 hits. 3s to wound. 2. So 2 invulnerable saves of 4+, quite blockable. And 1 is blocked. So question if Mike wants to come on reroll. Okay. So D6 plus 1 damage. For 2, I'll leave it. So it becomes 3. So 3 wounds taken. Okay. I think, Mike, we have range for the heavy bolter. Range 36 should be fine. Yeah. So we'll just go straight in on 2s. Not so good. And the wound does come through. And so -1, +1, fine, passed. It's Havoc Launcher as well. That's 5 shots. In 2s. All hit. No sustain though, not a sign of it today. 2 wounds coming through, 2 regular saves. That's 3+. Snake Eyes 2 1s. So dropping down to 7. Still very much alive though. And I think that's about it. There's a combi. That's going to be out of range 24. And there's also... That's it. Yep. Done. Land Raider firepower's finished. Not too impressive. But he's got a las cannon supporting team. They're Nurgle. We'll go for a Dark Pact with them. We'll go for Nate Miller. Another Tau player for firepower support. Dark Pact. Failed again. Another wound. Dropped me down to 14 wounds left on him.
No.
Oh, the team. Sorry.
2-1.
So 1 wound taken. All right, so wound and a go. That's okay. Just fixated on that Land Raider taking damage. On the squad leader, yeah, brilliant. Okay, 4 laser cannon shots then. We'll go for sustained hits with these. So 6s will be wonderful. Okay, 1 miss, 3 hits. 3s to wound. Ah, man. Think. Come on, reroll. Trying to tip the scales in my favour here. All right, so 3 go through. 3 4-up invulnerable saves. 2 go through.
And it's D6 plus 1.
Yes. So it's over to Mike here. This is a real chess game, this one. Come on, reroll. Yeah, I thought you would.
Yeah.
So I think it's wise to at least try and stop this.
That was and then rolled off.
Okay, see what we get here. 7, 8, 9.
Yep.
Got him. Oh, boy. Hand doesn't blow up. All right, so that Sentinel removed from play. Took a fair bit of effort, a lot of laser cannon shots coming through. But the tag team there, Land Raider supported by laser cannon Havoc team, has just about managed to bring the Doomstalker down. It was tough enough with that 4+ invulnerable save, but some laser cannon shots sneaked in. So we're going to fire this into here, and more Dark Pact. Passed. Hallelujah. So Excruciator Cannon is quite good, and we've got 2 of them, 6 shots each. We're Chaos Undivided. Our Dark Pact Bound Zealots has gone off, so we're going to reroll our 1s, and then we'll go for sustained hits with this firepower. And again, we'll commit to a friend, and we'll go Michael Fryer for this one. So 3s. This is going against the Locust Ever Destroyers. So 3s, rerolling 1s. Oh boy. It's not bad. And then 3 sustained come through. So your toughness
6
is 6. Right. So we're strength 6. So it's going to be 4s. A lot of failed. 4 make it through. It came from here. So -1, but then +1 for cover. So 3 ups. 4 dice. Ooh, each one's damage 2.
kills 1.
Kills 1.5, wounds another. Okay, so job half done.
Yeah.
The wipeout is what we need. I don't know if we can get it though. Mike's checking stratagems.
Just after an enemy unit has resolved its attack.
I've resolved my shooting, so now you can restore, yeah. So this is Protocol of the Undying Legions, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Another CP being spent, but it's the wise move to restore 2 wounds back on. So just take the 1 model off and then leave the 2 models at full strength. Mm-hmm. Okay. So next one, firing down here. Won't be able to get the barricade because I don't have the infantry keyword. So they're going to count the open. So AP -1 hopefully will bite a bit better. We'll turn to Michael German, Chaos Space Marines, for this firepower. So Dark Pact goes off, and we'll go for sustained. Yeah, we'll stick with sustained. It's tempting to go lethals, but we'll sustained. It's called. Rerolling 1s. And then we've got 4 more come through. Lethals is probably the better move. Add wounding on 4s. Yeah, it's average, but it's still dangerous enough. 6. 6 saves of 4+ with the AP -1. Excruciator cannons.
So I need a above average roll.
Yes, just above average. This is a key moment here because this is an anti-tank unit, and if Mike can just keep 1 model alive, you can start repairs and so on.
Midnight Mini, so you can decide now.
Midnight Miniatures for this one. Oh, it's good enough. It is good enough. Whoa.
Slay 1.
Another whole model slain, but crucially, 1 will remain alive. I don't think I can draw a line of sight to it of anything else. So we've got survival here. Serious damage coming through, but Mike can at least start putting wounds and restoring models back in that unit. Close. That was it was worth a go. 2 of those. I love the 3rd one, but it was stuck around here and couldn't get round. But a 3rd one of those would have been dangerous enough. But 2 of them have caused trouble, but haven't quite wiped out the unit. I don't know if it's worth it going after the Wraiths. As Mike's pointed out rightly, so our firepower across here has been going down against these. I think I was right to go after them, but it's come at the expense of not firing a single shot at the Tomb Blades, who are currently on that flank objective. So sacrifice made, and it hasn't paid off for us. This one, cannot see these, can only see the Wraiths. I'm not going to Dark Pact because I don't think we'll do too much damage. We'll go for lethal hits with this one. So we're just going to go straight into 12 shots. Lethal is we're going to go for. And we don't get any. And we don't get a reroll ones. And they all toughness 6.
Yep.
So falls to wind. And it's 3 saves. -1/+1, 3 saves of 3 up. And they're all blocked. Okay. Yeah, no. I should make a Dark Pact. Because I said I was doing a Dark Pact, which we passed. All good. And it doesn't affect the results. That's all fine. Okay, so end of firepower. I don't think there's anything left for us. No. Okay, so some good results coming through for us with the loss of the Canoptic Doomstalker. The objective, I think, is not held by the Warriors, but sticky.
No, I don't get sticky.
Oh, and it's only the home objective anyway, so it doesn't really count for this Burden of Trust mission. It's no man's land objectives and opponent's objectives where you pick up the points. End of turn, we'll give an update on the score. Alright, so end of turn, points going through. Sabotage was done across there with the other unit of Havocs on that building, and then bring it down, yes, for the one Canoptic Doomstalker that was destroyed. 2 points for that, Sabotage is 3, so 5 points gets us off the mark here for the Alpha Legion. So we're ahead, but not by much at this very early stage. End of turn 1, yes, Sanctum Declare here, end of the turn. Mike's then used Veil of Darkness to remove Ramses and his full squad of Necron Warriors. They'll arrive via a deep strike move on Mike's turn 2. We'll see what else turns up from reserve as well. Turn 2 for the Necrons coming up next. So we are on movement here. Mike's not quite finished. There's a few bits going on. He's just finishing off some moves, thinking about whether to bring in reserves or not. Cards in play is recover assets and Aerodinal, grabbing the center of the board. You just say, Mike, when you're completely finished. Or not. No, I won't interrupt him. I'm going to call out a few more supporters. There's a couple of batches of 5 to go through. Just call those out now. So we have Justin B.
That's my head went there too.
Surely not. Okay. And then we have Wojtek, Tim Harper, James Collins, and Harry Topley. They've all joined us at Aspect Warrior again just to access the bonus content on the channel. It's a good time to join because the season is reaching its climax. We've got the Tau versus Harlequins battle report that's just gone live. And the first step, if we reach 100, and we're very close to doing it now, first step, that's to double the amount of battle reports on YouTube channel membership. So you support us on Aspect Warrior level, and then we can give you the bonus content coming through. Is your movement finished now?
It's finished now.
It is finished. You're keeping both reserves off the board.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Wraiths pushing forwards. Tomb Blades move first, jumping across here. They've got lots of shooting options for their firepower. Then coming in from reserve, being able to place your unit anywhere on the board. The Veil of Darkness once per game has been used here for the Necron Warriors to land, shoot, and also anchor with Ramses on the objective there in the middle. So Necrons have now laid claim to that central objective. Tam Ra moving up, restoring as a model back to play here. With the Locust Heavy Destroyers, which can be done. And then the Necron Warriors across the other side with the Warden, anchoring the home objective despite the loss of the Canoptic Doomstalker. Triarch Praetorians and the Scorpec Destroyers remain off the table. They're not coming on yet at this stage. Mike thinks he has enough resources currently to take the fight to the Alpha Legion, no problem. So end of turn, we've now used Rapid Ingress on these Terminators. We've put them here, just as some kind of possible access to go after those, just to try and go after them. We'll see what happens. The Wraiths are here. They could cut across maybe with a charge against them. That's movement completely finished. We've gone to shooting phase next. So sense now the battle's starting to heat up. So they weren't destroyed. Now they number 2. And they're going to go into this Venom Crawler across here. Their firepower is available.
Yeah.
I have no command points to use. Mike's free to shoot. There was a gap here, by the way. Mike was seriously contemplating squeezing in the Triarch Praetorians, but he elected not to go for that.
I'd like to hear a comment on that one.
What should you... It would have been a cat amongst the pigeons for sure, but for some reason he's chosen not to bring them on. Go ahead.
So 2 shots.
In twos. 1 lethal straight away.
Strength 14.
2's to be... 3 will do. That's fine.
This is -4.
Yeah. I'll drop to my invuln save of 5+. God, I need help. Travis and Jen, they can share. Jen says... block. Travis says... Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Straight 6, right? Okay. Dropping down to 3 wounds left. Right, so Tomb Blades with their firepower. 5 can see through to here. Mike's going to try and go after the Chaos Chosen again. And the one that can't see is just going to go into this Venom Crawler here.
That's what they all want.
Okay, D6 shots for 6. Nice. 3s for hits. And 5s for wounds. 6s.
6s would be nice. I'd like 3.
Oh, we nearly did.
Oh, 2.
3 up. Blocks that one, but down to 1 wound left. 2 mortal wounds coming through. Tomb Blades are a pain. Okay. 5d6. Nice. Spicy.
12, 15, 23.
Okay.
4, 10.
I think you do need a GCSE in maths to play 40k.
15.
All right, 3s.
It's also blast.
That's fine. Add in another 5 shots. Add in another 10 shots. Sorry. Wow.
Right, so take out these misses.
We've been punished for not taking on the Tomb Blades. Loads of hits. Uh-oh, there's going to be a heap of more... Oh, there's going to be a good few mortal wounds coming through, plus a load of wounds on top of that.
Yeah, so...
3s.
3s. Well, there's only 3 mortals.
3, yep.
And then 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
3 up. Just going to lose some models here, I think. And 3 mortals, right?
Yeah.
So 3 whole... 2 lots of 3s. Let's keep that 2 on. Take off 2 others. So Mike's now making his extra move. Tomb Blade's continuing to be a pain here. Since this is a critical turn, both armies have got a lot of stuff committed and very close to each other, Necrons and Alpha Legion alike. Sort of sizing each other up here. Who's going to go for the first lunge?
Everything they've got will go into that.
Yeah, particle casters. So going to go straight ahead into here, just trying to soften them up. Because I think you fear that perhaps because you're only AP -1 in close combat and sort of scratching away at a higher toughness, Mike's going to try and soften up this target here with some firepower coming through.
3,
So 3 shots each.
5, and 6.
And again, Mike can fish for mortal wounds.
So these will be 3s.
There we go.
Oh, it misses.
5s to wound.
And then 5s to wound.
666.
That's 3 mortals, and then just 1 more.
Fouled that as well. 4 wounds. Nice. Dropping down to 3. Venom Crawler's taking a battering in this game. Not lost any yet, but 2 of them teeter on the edge of destruction. I'd rather stay alive. Technomancer could finish him off, actually. Oh, no, sorry. There's 3 wounds left. I'm okay, but 2 hits do come through. 5s to wound. And a wound comes through, and it's failed.
1 damage.
Dropping down to 2 wounds left. So that sets you up nicely for just 1 successful Wraith hit coming through.
I'm actually tempted to put the command barge into it.
Catacomb.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well, I'll put...
Okay.
Because it's one less thing to worry about. It means I can redirect the wraiths to the Terminators.
To the Wraiths, right. Yeah, to the Terminators, yeah.
So, choose.
Yeah, Blessed by His Own Bubble.
What way?
All hit.
Strength 5.
Falls to wound. No wounds.
No.
Okay. So Mike's firing the Necron Warrior Squad in the middle. He's paying a CP, but he's not paying for it. It's using the ability from the Necron Overlord to give you reroll hit rolls.
Yeah, because it's led by a character. If it wasn't, it would be reroll hit rolls of 1. Wow. If within half range. But the character lets me reroll the hit roll.
Okay. I think the Necrons, both these armies have made progress. I think the softer route, perhaps, for the Alpha Legion, they took on the Red Scorpions, which is an army that's sort of being held together by allies coming from the Imperial Fists. It's tight enough battle, though. It was a good one. But the Alpha Legion making it through. Necrons, they have solid unit choices that perform very strong functions, as we're seeing here. Necron Warriors able to... It's a decent detachment. Some real good stratagems. So rerolling all the hits. There's a couple in rapid and supporting others coming through. It's going to be 6 shots in total. And the rest in rapid, apart from one model, going to go against the Havocs with the Reaper Chain Cannons.
Yeah, that's Longbow BB.
And Longbow BB for the firepower. Uh-oh.
Because it's awkward, I'm going to have to do the rapid fire first with...
The 2.
Because I can reroll the hit rolls. I have to be within half range, so...
Oh, it's within half range.
Yeah.
I see. Go ahead. Yeah, do those first. It's rerollable. 2 lethals. That's brilliant.
So
2 hits. And then the ones that are outside. Another lethal. Non-rerollable. Gotcha. Yeah. And then trying to win on 6s. Strength 4. Toughness 9. And 2 more 6s. Give me strength. I'm just going to roll these. I'm going to go here, and we're gone.
do you guess in these?
No cover in between. Yeah, you got me. Wouldn't mind. Nope. Target destroyed. Necron Warriors finishing off the Venom problem. So Max firing here with the rest. 2 shots from the back. It's non-rerollable, but both have hit. And now all the rapid fire range shots come through. Max calculates all the dice.
Yeah.
3s then.
Yeah.
And rerollable. And lethals. Going after the Havocs, it's a good volume of shots. Come on, survive, Alpha Legion.
Just need 6s out.
Slow, cheers, another one there, one more, bow finger, that's it.
And then reroll these.
3s again. Okay.
There we go.
Havocs, toughness 5, I suspect. Oh, they are, yeah. 5's to wound.
5's the one.
So these can be added to the pile. And there's a good few coming through. Alright, looks like about a dozen or so.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14.
14. So we've got maybe a model or 2 in cover, but there's no AP minus. We're just going to take 3 up saves. I don't want to lose these Havoc guys. They're okay. I go Valhalla and Field Marshal Robert. 1's dead. 2's dead. 2 gone and a wound on another. So the sergeant with the melter gun can go. He's tucked in there. The next model along behind him or in front of him. Yep. And then just the wound on the model. That's next in the line. Just taking him from the back, dropping down to 1 wound left. Okay, squad's almost been halved. Not too bad. Good ambush. And the central objective being taken. Okay, Mike seems quite relaxed and comfortable enough without bringing on reserves. Must have superior confidence in his ground forces here. We'll go on to charges next. Scary moment for both of us.
Yep, very much. I'll do the wraiths into the Terminators because this is the one I need to go ahead.
This one?
Yeah.
They can flow right through here. We'll check range, probably about... Well, it must be a 9 or more. It's a 9-inch charge, nothing more, nothing less. Patronic Friend. Raycross. Oh, boy.
won it.
With a command rear on standby.
Yeah. Oh, believe.
11, in they go. Now, I don't mind. Well, that means we're going to be bogged down for a while. We'll go ahead with this move, but Wraiths shift across all of a sudden, like lightning, moving across to take on the Terminators. A threat has been identified and dealt with swiftly, or countered at least. We'll see how they get on against the Terminators. Right, looking really healthy here. Wraiths going in against these Terminators. We can fight back well enough, but there's so much to get through here. The Terminators are going to be bogged down for a while. And Mike's able to hold on to this flank objective whilst fighting away. Yeah, 7-inch charge here with the Tomb Blades, just trying to shut down the Venom Crawler. And that goes ahead on an 8. Okay, Tomb Blades now going forwards for close combat. Right, so this charge goes ahead, no problem. Across it's an 8-inch charge. Mike is just over 9 inches away, but he's trying to charge to the barrier, not to the base of the models. It's an 8-inch charge with a command reroll on standby. Command reroll.
No.
No.
Because I'm thinking Tomb Blades could do...
A stratagem just to give him a bit more kick.
Yeah, it's to improve the AP because it's led by a character, and it also improves the strength for 1. So there'll be strength 7, AP 2 instead of AP 1. So it puts you your 4+ and 1 on them Terminators.
Oh, here?
Yeah.
Oh, right, here for more bites. Gotcha. Well, it's up to you. Your choice.
But this could hurt. You've still got 1, 2, 3.
A bit of Dakar, yeah, some kind of... Not going to charge, not going to command reroll.
No.
Okay. Once it's your final decision, you could roll the dice to see what you would have got. 7, no. Charge wouldn't have gone ahead. All right, charges are done now across the board. I think the Necrons are doing well enough. We'll see how these combats go. This one's going to be an interesting one. And see if that Venom Crawler can be picked off with 1 wound left. Only 1 attack each. They're all in. 6 attacks. 4s maybe in combat.
Yeah. Oh dear. Three.
Okay.
And then it'll be
5s.
5s.
If you're strength 5.
Strength 4.
Oh, 6s then.
I'll use toughness 8, yeah.
Toughness 9, yeah. 1 wound.
This would be nice.
I'm going to blame Joe.
Oh.
Joe Ashforth for this one. Stay alive. It's only 1 dice roll, but it's actually important enough. Oh, on a 6, he says no way. Right. Okay. Next up, just 1 other combat. It's this one across here. We'll see how much scratching the Wraiths can do. So Mike's paid the CP extra strength and crucially the extra AP -1, so it's going to be AP -2. Just try and get past the armor here, dropping us down to the 4+ save or 4+ invulnerable save. 4 attacks each, 24 attacks.
Yeah.
Surely now it's Patronic time.
Yes.
He's seen the pirate dice. Oh boy, yo ho, thieves and beggars. Never shall we die.
3s.
Okay.
Not great.
If you're sitting painting something, look up now. Wraiths are cutting. I'm just going to zoom into this one because it's... Oh, look at that. Yes. What a combo. Nice.
And then 3's the wound.
Okay.
Okay.
There are a few 1s and 2s. There's another 1 in there. That's it.
3, 6, 9.
9 4-ups. Don't like that. 4-ups we need. We do block a heap. It's enough to kill 2 Terminators. 2 damage, right?
Yep.
3 wounds each. Yeah, 2 Terminators slain. Could have been worse. We'll keep Power Fist men. And we'll slay 1s or remove models with axes and swords. Okay, 2 Terminators gone. I can just fight back.
Just the techno.
Oh yeah, Tech Marine. Yeah, he's in base with a model in base, so he can fight.
Hit.
Some strength. Yeah.
-3. You're fine.
Blocked. Okay. So we'll Dark Pact. Oh yeah. All right then, Gavin. We'll go to Gavin for this one. He says use his dice for melee and charges. Dark Pact first of all. Cursed by these. D3. Nah, Gavin, no. Oh. I'll take the shreddy guy. Nope. I've got coherency problems. I'll take the autocannon guy. Oh, please. Let go. Okay, then we'll go to 3 attacks here. So I'm going to go for sustained. I still get to use the ability for Dark Pact even if it fails. And I still get to reroll hit rolls because I used the Dark Pact.
And your Terminators.
And on Terminators. Yeah. Each time I make a Dark Pact, you make the Dark Pact and then you pass or fail it, but you still make it. Right. 3 then. Reroll this one. I do well to kill a Wraith, really. 3 hits. 3 wound. 2 wounds come through. -2.
4 ups.
2 4-ups. Blocked both. We're outclassed. We're seriously outclassed. All right. We'll go for the Shredding Friend, which is 5 attacks. Reroll hit roll. Reroll this one as well. Ooh, lots of sustained. 5 to wound. Oh, he's shredding for his life. Twin linked. Okay, 6. 6 at -2.
Damage.
Damage 1. 2 go through.
5 plus feel no pain.
And they feel no pain. Ha! Blocked another one. A wound. This one across here. Okay, so we caused a wound. That's dreadful. We're that Wraith unit's deadly. Okay, good fighting, Mike. Well done. The charge went ahead. I encountered these. If these were freed up, I would have just crossed over there and gone after those. That was the dream, but it's been stopped here by the Wraiths. So good work from those. And they camped out on the objectives. Tactically, really good. End of turn, I think. No, Venom Crawler gets to fight back. Yeah, I am not going to Dark Pact.
Ooh, really?
No. We'll do 6 attacks without sugar. No, Soul Flare. Soul Flare, Tendrils and Claws. 3s. 3s. Yeah, 2 wounds. 2 wounds at -1.
Fine.
Blocked both. Well done. All right, combat's resolved. Mike wants to know if I Dark Pact. Pass.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, we'll give you an update on the score. So, points-wise on turn 2, not too bad. 4 points there was for primaries for Mike controlling this at the start of his turn. And then for secondaries, 5 points picked up for area denial, good one. And then 3 points picked up for recover assets, was it the one that was in play? So, with the Stalwarts rule, Mike's able to fight in close combat and shoot and still perform actions, which is what we saw across here. So fine, all right. So, and across there, yeah, that was the other unit. So in those 2 areas, the points been picked up for 3. So 12 points to 5. Alpha Legion about to pick up 4 points for the objective they control across there. We'll go on to their turn 2. They need to counter some of these Necron attacks, clear their lines, and start to make a dent on this Necron force. Mike's still got some very tasty reserves to arrive, so we've got to make an impact. We've got to do it quick. Otherwise, the crown will slip away from us. We'll go on to turn 2 for the Alpha Legion next. add 4 points picked up for control of that objective, and I've elected the las cannon team here, which is in range of the objective, to become the defending unit for that objective if they can survive. So secondaries drawn is defend stronghold, unsecure no man's land with a good prize if we can secure 2 no man's land objectives. So across here, Bust is on morale. I'm just going to carry on, but Terminators, their other brethren, have turned up here to try and avenge and join in. Venom Crawler backing up, and it does have line of sight sneaking through here onto these. Remaining in close combat, terrified of Overwatch from these if I back out, so stay where we are. The Lord Discordant's moved around though to try and assist in close combat. Spreading out a little bit further with the Cultists just to protect the back door. Rolled a 1 for our advance with the Chaos Chosen. So instead of going up and over, they've gone around and have reached there. And then again, wary of Overwatch that can come from those Necron warriors. We've remained stationary, both of those units, and the Warpsmith has blessed and restored all the wounds back on to the Land Raider. That's movement done. No panic, no need to panic here with the Alpha Legion. We've still got most of our force intact. Casualties run light on both sides so far. We must make impact though. Things are going to turn real nasty once Mike's 2 reserves turn up, so we've got to try and make a dent now whilst we can. Shooting phase next, unless Mike wants to spend his CP on rapid ingress.
Yeah, I just need to...
He's checking some ranges. Looks like he's going to bring in a reserve unit. So whilst Mike decides, I'll call out the last names here for this episode. So we've got Dr. Rock, Ellie Moraud, Mouraud, and then Tom Brooker, Brandon Kruger, Bobo Bobsled, don't think that's his real name, and then Philip Van Staden as well. All Aspect Warriors joining us, so big thanks to them for their support. And again, join us on membership, link below. Go to channel homepage, hit the join button, and you can support the channel and unlock all the bonus content, including the battle we've just played, Harlequins versus Tau, to establish one of those armies going through to the grand final. The grand final awaits Mike for either of these 2 factions. Every decision here.
Yeah, I just
crucial. Oh, a counter-punching unit turning up here. Interesting, okay. Yeah, I see what he's doing. He's positioning them here, countering the Chaos Chosen when they come through. He's just backing himself up here. Defense and depth. Okay, we're going to shooting phase. Let Mike place the models, and shooting phase next for the Alpha Legion. There's one tiny move. It's just a fraction of an inch. Just to nudge that Land Raider in range of that objective. That's the only move done. Not afraid of any Overwatch against him. So he's just made that nudge move towards the objective. So the Land Raider now is in range of that as well. So no firepower here or here. We'll go straight onto the Venom Crawler. It's shots going into these. And we will play Dark Pacts. Reroll him once. It fails again. And we take the 2 wounds. Dropping down to 7. Very self-destructive today. 12 shots. I'm going to go for lethals this time. With this firepower. We don't get to reroll ones. And I'm going to take our Necron player, Martin Vagabond. Yes, please. Oh. 12 6s. Mike doesn't even look up. He knows that's falsehood. Don't get to reroll any of these. I'm going to try and wound here on 4s. All right, but truth be told, Mike, 6 saves of 3+. Damage 2 each time. As one subscriber said, and I would do agree, because I asked in a poll on the channel who will win, Alpha Legion, Tau, Harlequins or Necrons, and they rightly said Alpha Legion will win, because they're all Alfarius.
Yeah.
You see? So we're guaranteed to win.
6 3-ups.
Yeah. Tread carefully. Foul 2. That's enough. Kill a model. Yeah, 1 model slain. So again, foul to wipe these out. Mike can just drop the model back on. Very annoying, but we'll do the best we can. So firepower from here. We're a vehicle. We'll shoot at Temra. We'll give him a tickle. So we'll go for...
Dark Pact.
Yeah, I've been rolling well. Dark Pact. We passed. We should be bolder. We'll re-roll ones then. -1 to hit rolls though, so 4s re-rolling ones. And we'll go for lethal hits. Come on. Yeah. All those 2s. 5s to wind. A recovery. So, -1 in the road. 4 saves.
He is...
You might start on a 2-up.
No, 3+.
4 ups then.
4 ups.
Oh, ouch. 6 wounds.
6 wounds. Puts him to 3.
3 wounds left. Where's all my firepower? They're all across the other side of the board. What a shame. Alright, so Havoc's, they're in range 24. We're not going against those Necron warriors. We'll go up the road, add into the others. So, not good at Dark Pact. And they have 3 Reaper Chain Cannons. They're 8 shots each. Love the Dagger available from these. We'll just go these ones for now. So looking for 3s. And I'll roll those for the other model. Okay. 3s to win. And Mike can take cover for 3 up saves. And it's going to be on 10. 10 saves and 3+. On the Necron warriors. And kill 3. So off-camera resolve small firepower. Land Raider pretty effective, unloading all that it has, passing a Dark Pact, and took out a good number of Necron warriors. Took out 9 of them, bringing them down with las cannons, heavy bolters, combi weapon. Havoc launcher was good for blast as well. So that's it. The las cannon team across here is not going to shoot on take out any more models, I don't think. For charges, yeah, we maybe do some shots here. Yeah, las cannons took out 3 more, just reducing them down so I can get through to Ramses is the idea. If our charge goes ahead, it's a bigger charge now, something like 4 or 5. Yeah, it's still close enough. 4-inch charge. All right, I think that's firepower done. So go on to charges next. We do have a few available. I'll do that charge, Mike. Overwatching? Yeah. 10. Okay, charge goes ahead. In the chosen go. So, charge goes ahead looks something like this. Again, looks very cool that the clash of metallics in this combination for a game. Lord Discordant's gone in, no problem. Now these, primarily, roadblock. The bonus is if they can charge. I'm not fussy. Well, yeah, we'll send them in if we can make it a 7. And go on then. As it's your birthday. No, it's no one's birthday. Not today. Okay, so no charge across here. They can roadblock and tie these up, sort of, or Mike can just float around them. Charge is done. We're going to combat resolution next. Right, so a few things going on. I use my 0 CP ability, or -1 CP ability on the Chaos Lord. I'll do his piling move here as well, so he's going to go there and his friend's going to go there like so. So Profane Zeal being used, which will give us the reroll wound roll. And then we'll also play Chance for Glory, I think it's called. Yeah, it's going to give us an extra attack, strength, AP, and damage on his melee weapons as he fights here. The main aim is just to completely wipe the middle and take that central objective. All right, I'll grab Blood Angels Ryan. He's an Imperial player, but also a bit orky as well. So we'll gladly go for that. Dark Pact.
Double 6 and you take D12.
Thank you. So we're going for the Shreddies first of all, the 2 chosen with shredding ability, shredding weapons. Twin accursed weapons. 3s. So sustained we're going for with those. It ain't bad. These 2 Chaos Chosen by themselves might be able to bring these down. We're looking at 3s to wound at strength 5. And these are twin linked anyway. Yep, so 10 saves from 2 of them. There's 3, 4. There's 8 Necron warriors left, so they can make their saves first of all. So 8 saves of 6+ is AP -2. Gonna get to Ramses pretty quick here. Blocked 1.
So number 9, gone.
Yep.
And then Ramses.
Oh, that'll be the yes, number 9. Yeah, and then 1 save on Ramses, AP -2, and he blocks that on 4+. Okay. So just to speed things up, they can be removed, and I'm just going to do my attacks of Lord Whack-A-Mole himself. I'll just go straight through to him. So he will be, I think it's 5 attacks base with his Demon Hammer with an extra attack, so 6 attacks. 3s. No bonuses coming through. God, all wounded. And that's going to be devastating. These 3 at -2. Each one's damage 3.
More. Nah.
Yeah, wait. Whoa, 12 damage. Whack, whack, whack. So it will be removed. No CP, actually. So I was wondering if Mike's going to go for the resurrection here, but not possible.
No.
With no command points available. So second in command's gone. You can say sorry to Dave Humphries. That was him. It now lies at the foot of the objective with a splitting headache. And Lord
Dave did make the saves.
So it's Dave's fault. Okay. Revenge may be sweet enough, though. Just lurking the opposite side is the Triarch Praetorians. They will just jump straight over the top and into the Chaos Chosen, as prepared well here by Mike. But first blow to us, we win this battle, but we may go on to lose the war. So next, we'll turn to the Lord Discordant. He's just tucked in here. We'll Dark Pact with him, with Khorne. Double 1. D3. We take 3, of course. So he drops down to 7 wounds left. Really suffering with Dark Pacts today. Okay. As we'll do the main attack then with the Impaler Chainglaive. And we'll go for sustained. We need numbers here. Yeah. 3 hits. That means something. No, didn't Dark Pact. Would have got that if we had a Dark Pact for Khorne. So that's fine. Trying to wound here on 2s. Because we're Lance. AP -2, please, on these ones. 3 of them. Yeah, 6 ups to block.
Nope.
No, so it's down half the squad. It may not be enough, though. And then we're going to do 4 attacks with the extra limbs, the bladed limbs. That's not good. Your toughness is 5, 3s to wound. 2 go through. -1.
What's the damage?
Damage 2 as well. It's 2 more slain. I think that's about as much as we can do. All is not lost, actually. Venom Crawler is available. Okay, that's Lord Discordant done. Mike can pick a combat, which is obviously going to be that one, just on the off chance you can pick up a wound. Give it a go. 1 attack. Nope. Okay, so I'll pick a combat and try and fight for our lives here with the Terminators. And we'll Dark Pact just for the bonuses. Come on, you're just about. Okay, so it goes off. And we'll go for sustained. And we'll go with the Shredding Man first of all. So 3s. Rerollable. 5s to wound. Twin linked. Just the 1. -2. 4 up. Blocked it. Well done. And then Chain Fist. Fighting away with a sustained hit. 3s to wound. Yeah, 2 wounds come through. -2. Blocked again. The Invuln save. So tough. One of the toughest units out there at the moment here on the channel. The Wraiths. They'll close in now and we'll go for the kill. 24 attacks to get rid of these Terminators. I think Mike would want them gone just to free up his unit next turn.
Yeah, it would be nice.
24 attacks. It should be a foregone conclusion, but...
Just because...
Darth Windu.
Yeah.
Okay.
3s. Ooh.
So we're just taking away the 1s and 2s. There is quite a few. Oh boy. 3s to wound these Terminators. I don't know, there's 6 wounds to try and get through.
Yeah.
Taking away the 1s and 2s. Okay.
2, 4, 6, 8.
4 ups. No. 3 ups. Yeah. Come on. Yes, we're passing them, Terminators. 2 wounds taken. Models remain in play. There's some difference with your stratagem.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm good, yeah. And we'll put it onto the shredding man. I'll just tuck that in there. Okay.
Staff of Light.
No. Interesting. Right, Terminators remain. And then the Venom Crawler. Not going to Dark Pact. And we'll go for 3s. And 3s. Come on. Yes. 3 go for it, -1. 3 saves of 5+.
Nope.
God, hallelujah, they're gone. So, Tomb Blades can finally be removed from play. Looking quite empty around here now. Okay, combat's resolved across the board. It's gone all right for the Alpha Legion. Here, we'll go on to give you an update for the score next. All right, so end of turn for the Alpha Legion. We've got ourselves ahead. 4 points for primaries. That was the control of that objective over in that corner. And then we've picked up 5 points for secure no man's land, capturing 2 no man's land objectives. So it gives us 14 points to 12, potentially 3 more coming through for defend stronghold. And then if we can survive with the las cannon team, that's a defending unit. That will pick us up an extra 2 if we can survive through to the end of Mike's turn 3. We've gone to the third turn of the game. Alpha Legion are ahead, so Necrons now need to try and disrupt that and make an impact here against the Alpha Legion. We'll go on to turn 3. Middle stage of the battle. Both sides in with a good chance. Still here, as of yet undecided, this battle. We'll go on to turn 3 for the Necrons coming up next. So, Necrons turn 3. Points picked up for the objective across the other side. 4. Behind enemy lines, an overwhelming force is the 2 cards in play. Necron Warriors restoring a couple of models and shifting up in this direction, but keeping a toehold on the home objective. Scorpic Destroyers have turned up here. I suspected they would. If their charge goes ahead, a 9-inch charge to go against these units. If Mike gets in amongst my firepower across there, we'll be hopelessly outclassed in close combat if that charge goes ahead. If it doesn't go ahead, we may well be able to use our firepower to try and take these down. Then that's the Chaos Chosen there in the middle. Mike's elected, trying to avoid potential overwatch. He's come around here with the Triarch Praetorians, and it's a short-range charge for them as the fight escalates for that central objective. I overwatched them with the Venom Crawler across here. Past the Dark Pact, 2 wounds. Mike passed his saves, no problem. Melee continues across here. Wounds being restored completely on the damaged Wraith. Model restored with 2 wounds left. Back onto these. Cannot get rid of them. They keep coming back. And Tamara's restored a wound and pushing forwards as well. We'll go on to shooting phase next. Right, so pressing on with firepower. Pistol shots in here. 2 devastating wounds, 2 failed saves. Wiped out the Terminators. Now it's Mike's chance to go for a 9-inch charge across here. That's accelerated time for him. Being bogged down here, he's now freed up all of a sudden to push around on this flank. Tamara, 3 shots into the Venom Crawler with 1 wound left across here. All hit, perhaps with a lethal. I think you do get lethal.
Lethal, yeah.
Yeah, it's 1 lethal goes through. I'll just roll a save. We died. And we didn't blow up. And that was the end of him. Yeah, Locust Heavy Destroyers available now to go into the Lord Discordant.
Yeah.
Go ahead. 2 shots in 2s.
Lethal.
Double lethal. Unbelievable. What snipers. 5+ invulnerable saves. Help me, Sparks.
Please don't.
No! Come on. I spent on Overwatch. Oh, we're dead.
Range, if that's what's...
Something killed an objective. Brilliant, Mike. Do we blow up? I don't... Oh, he's just wilted away. Lord Comiscus.
Sorry, Chris.
Lord Comiscus. Lord Swiscus, now Swiss cheese. Shot to pieces by them wretched things there at the back. We didn't kill him, and we've been punished for it. 12 damage coming through all of a sudden against the Lord Discordant. He's been brought down, caught out in the middle of the road, and shot without mercy by the Locust Heavy Destroyers. Good shooting from them. Yeah, 18 shots from here going into the Chaos Chosen. That's the Triarch Praetorians with their particle casters, needing 2s thanks to Temen Ra.
Yeah.
Who's blessing everybody though. Taking away the 1s. Yep.
Yep.
3s to wound.
Strength 5.
Dropped 1 dice, yep. 3s to wound and 6s immortal.
Yep.
Or devastating. Just the 1.
Just the 1, and then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. No AP.
3 ups. Oh boy. Look at all of that. 2 models removed. Models removed, had to take the damaged model off the back, and then I took 1 from here just to try and stretch the charge. Mike should be okay if your rolls, I think it's a 5 or more, that charge will happen. Bit of firepower coming across from the Warriors and the Scorpic Lord, taking out the Sergeant, and a wound being put onto one of the other Las Cannon Havocs. That's firepower finished. Charges next. This one first.
That one first,
CP on standby. Just don't snake eyes.
Well, they can reroll.
Built-in rerolls. Great.
Charge rolls, yep.
This should go ahead, no problem.
Needing 5.
8, right. Central charge.
Yeah.
Going ahead here. Both sides running out of resources to fight for the middle. So whoever gets 1 step ahead. It looks like it's with Mike now. He's going to get to charge first, fight first against these. Going to need a miracle with Lord Whack-A-Mole.
Yeah, I'm just trying to...
Oh, jumping. Yeah, 8-inch charge. Yeah, okay, we'll let Mike place these models. I'm just saying, that was an easy charge. You've got 2 9-inch game-deciding, channel-deciding charges to roll up.
Yeah.
Boy, this one, 9-inch charge.
I'm good.
And the Scorpic Destroyers across the other side. 2 flanks, each needing a 9-inch charge to go ahead. If they both go ahead, that'll put the Necrons in a very strong position. If they don't go ahead, it hands initiative to a degree back to the Alpha Legion. So you're looking at a breaking point here in the game, I think, a critical moment. Yeah, you can't see. There's 2 more. There's 2 more and there's 1 more. That's it. Okay.
Right. The one that I need to go ahead is this one.
Scorpic Destroyers, 9-inch charge. It's huge. If you don't make it, I'll continue to hold that objective, pick up 2 bonus points, 4 points next turn, blah, blah, blah. If you do go ahead, you'll be in amongst my firepower units and cause absolute havoc.
Maxfield.
Maxfield Knuckles for the max charge. Last
I
Patreon.
can't blame him.
Massive roll, Mike.
Oh, I'm very nervous.
Oh, 11! Oh, no, he's happy. 11 inches. Oh, dear me. 9-inch charge with a couple of cherries on top. They will cause absolute mayhem amongst the Havocs.
I need a second. Ooh.
Well, at least I protected the 240-point Land Raider with 260 points of models. Oh, blast.
Wow.
The one-man army. And Michael just camp on that objective now.
I can actually tap into it.
Tap into the... Yeah, you can get straight into the barricade. No problem. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Stop chopping holes in the army. 9-inch charge for the dream to come true. This could be literally... We could be seeing the birth of victory here. If this goes... Oh, it's an 8. One more chance. Once more into the breach, dear friends. Once more... Go cry havoc.
No.
7, it doesn't go ahead. Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Right, 2 out of 3. It's going okay. It's going all right for the Necrons. It really is. Depends on how you get on in this close combat, how much damage you do. And that one I think is a foregone conclusion, but we'll roll up here and see what happens. I'm going to zoom in here just to capture the flavour of this. This combat across here, Triarch Praetorians going after the Chaos Chosen. Looks very tasty. Just take that walkway away so you can see what's going on. There it is. Nice. And then across the other side. Oh, yes. This looks epic. What a fight here. So, they're amongst the guns. Scorpic Destroyers. It's a good move, Mike. Flanking them. Full strength. It's mighty risky, though, but it's paid off yet again. The charge has gone ahead. Yeah, Alpha Legion casualties are running too heavy here. And we're about to lose a lot more stuff. So I think we're looking at trouble here. Necrons. They won't celebrate early. They'll just continue their mechanical dismantling of this Chaos Space Marine force. Mike's charged. By the way, Mike's charged for the Necron Warriors. They're going to join in the fun. Not expecting too much from them, but it's just to push them right up towards this objective. Michael conga line between the two objectives, perhaps to free up the Triumph Praetorians to jump off in another direction. I'm running out of resources. What have I got left across here? Some Chaos Cultists. There's a little enclave across here, but Mike's got a counterpunch unit for that. Well, press on then. I can't interrupt you, so you're free to fight. I think you're counting up dice to the Triumph Praetorians.
Yeah.
With piling, all of them except one get to fight, so 36 attacks. There's no HQ nearby, so you're now down to 3s.
Oh, yeah.
For your hits.
Yeah.
The ideal situation is to destroy the Chaos Lord. Our ideal situation is to keep the Chaos Lord alive plus a couple of friends. We can actually stand a chance of doing some nipping back. This is all of them?
Mm-hmm.
All right, 3s.
3s, yeah.
Taking away the 1s and 2s. That was a dropped 2 or 1. And whoa, other than that, all good.
3s again.
3s to wound. Big question. Are you -2 or -3?
-2.
I'm -2.
Yeah,
Right.
-2 flat 2.
Right, so taking away the 1s and 2s. Looking good. That's loads, about 20 odd saves out.
12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22.
-22.
Yeah.
-2, so 5 ups. The only upside for us, that's a couple of models gone already, is that we're 3 wounds a time, so we can try and negate some of this. Okay, so I've got a model with 2 wounds left.
Yeah.
So those 2 can go. And after that, I'm going to lose 1, 2, 3 more whole models and 2 wounds on another. Okay, interesting. I have managed to keep some models alive here. Mike's now going to fight with the Necron Warriors. Just try and cause a little bit more damage if possible. There's still some Alpha Legion resistance there in the middle. Alright, so piling done. 6 attacks to Necron Warriors, needing 3s. And then the Warden gets to fight as well. So, good. Okay. 4s to wound. And a save. Failed. Knocking down to 1 wound left. And then down to the Warden if he can get rid of 1 more wound. 4 attacks on 2s.
3s. Strength 5.
Pass both. Were you on 2s to hit or 3s?
Oh, 2s.
Yeah, one of those was a hit. And it's a wound. And that's failed. Oh. No problem. Done. You can consolidate with that unit if you want to towards that objective if you so wish. Leave it.
No, it should be okay. Well, famous last words, but it should be okay.
Scorpic Destroyers with their attacks against the 2 units of Havocs.
Pop one of these.
Yeah, okay.
And
so Plasma Sight's going to go. And Mike can pile in. We are dead men. We don't stand a chance. 4 of them are going to go against the Havoc team with the las cannons. They get 4 attacks each. So 16 attacks from these 4 models.
And before I do that, I roll a...
Impact hit?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so it's D3. I'll put it on...
It has to go on the base.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Dakar dudes.
3. So it kills 2 models.
Kills 2 models. Just leave them there, Mike. We'll have to clear up in a minute.
Yeah.
In case there's 1 model left.
So
back to the 16 attacks with the others.
Yeah.
2s, yeah, because you've been led by character. Love Scorpic Destroyers, they're so good.
Okay, so these are shootout lethals.
Oh. Okay, 6 lethals. I'll help you along the way, Mike. Take them off. There's no point. They're gone, they're gone, they're gone. It's the whole lot's going to go. And the other 2 fighting, plus the Scorpic Lord to take out 1 model. We'll just remove those models from play. There's not a hope of them surviving. And all of a sudden, my Havoc firepower is removed with that successful charge. Games sometimes pivot on events like that. It could have gone either way, but the charge did go ahead. You saw Mike's cheer of jubilation. He knows full well how important that was. Well done, Scorpic Destroyer. I love seeing them charge in here, but it's painful to watch when you're at the receiving end of the Scorpic Destroyers. So you're seeing it on camera here, ladies and gentlemen. Necrons are striding towards the grand final. And rightly so. They've performed solidly throughout the league. Where did they qualified at the top? Yeah, 2 wins. 79 points to 72. 2 solid wins took them through. They were top of the league, and they've brushed aside. What was their path? So they were pitted against the Orcs, weren't they? Yeah, they took on the Orcs. And that was a close enough game. You can check out that battle. It's already live on the channel. But they did manage to break the Orcs in the end. Well, they broke up the Orcs. The Orc attack wasn't really able to get going. So Necrons conducted themselves very professionally in that battle. They're doing the same here in this game as well. But that's due to the commander over there. Mike's commanded them very well indeed. Okay, and then I love the Tower, the Harlequins, not telling you who's won that battle. So I'll gladly take commander of those 2 armies, and then Mike can run the Necrons. So we're shaping up for a proper battle at the very climax of our Season 12 games. So I'm going to go for a bit of revenge across here with the Chaos Lord. So a Dark Pact. That goes ahead. We'll go for Sustained in Desperation here, and we'll do our attacks. We'll go for Profane Zeal and reroll our wound rolls, and we will go everything into the Triarch Praetorians. Power Fists first. Maybe 4 attacks each of these, I'm hoping. I think they do. Chosen just get extra stuff. Yeah. Sustained. Now, come on. Dark Pact went ahead. Rerolling 1s.
There you go. Ooh. You went for sustain, didn't you? Put 1 back in. Yeah.
Okay. 3s to wound. Whoa, boy. Come on. Okay, 5 saves at -2. 5 saves of 5+. Just a couple of passes just to keep this unit in good order. 4 make it through. Damage 2. So 4 Triarch Praetorians crush. That's why I wanted to keep those Power Fists alive. And then it's down to Lord Whack-A-Mole. 5 attacks. Won't be able to wipe them unless a miracle occurs. And we get some 6s. We do. Is he hitting on 2s though? I don't think so. Not with the hammer. I think he's 3s. He is. Take those away and add them back in. 4 sustained. 2s.
What's the strength of the hammer?
Why? Yes, Mike. Good point. No, it's 3s. It's 3s. It's 3s. All right. -2. 4 more saves at -2. 5 ups. We've hammered the squad. Yeah, no, 4. Almost wiped them out. Okay, 2 left. One thing to point out, these are elected as the defensive unit for here. That's fine, so that carries on. These need to survive. Virtually guaranteed for Mike to pick up 2 bonus points. Defend Stronghold came through to us. I've just added that to the scoreline, taking us to 17. Mike's got 4 points for primaries, 5 points for destroying enemy units on objectives, and then 3 points for something else.
No.
No.
Maxed out 3 points per unit. Brought me to 5.
All right. Okay. So yeah, 4 and 5. So 21 points to 17. It's actually a tight enough scoreline and low scoring battle as well. It's a struggle to get the primaries. They're both going after them, and we're just denying each other each time. And the bonus for defending is coming through here and there, but not too often. 21 points to 17. Alpha Legion, it's going to be their turn, but they don't have many resources left on the board. Our casualty list is growing here. It's well over half the army brought down. Necrons now looking very strong in the middle of the board. When your resources start to run low, you then struggle to rally units to then try and wipe out whole Necron units is the problem for us. We're going to the third turn of the game for the Alpha Legion, but victory, I think, is slipping away from them. All right, it's turn 3 for the Alpha Legion. No points coming through for primaries. That's the killer for us at this point. Overwhelming Force and Extend Battle Lines is the 2 cards in play. I drew Cull the Horde, which was possible to go after those Necron Warriors, but paid a CP to dump that card. So destroy units on objectives and then control home objective and then reach no man's land objective is the aim. So not much left on the board. Cultists remaining where they are. Venom Crawler moving out. Terminators moving across in this direction. Remaining in close combat across here. Land Raider remaining in close combat against the Scorpack Destroyers to unleash some firepower point blank into them. That's movement done. Shooting phase next. All right, I wasn't going to capture this on camera, but we just actually missed one of the ridiculous moments in this game. So across there, nothing to lose. So we Dark Pact for sustained with our plasma pistols. First plasma pistol shot came through as wounded and killed. And then rolled a 1, we died. And then next plasma pistol. Where's he gone?
You feel the Dark Pact.
That's right, yeah. Failed a Dark Pact, lost a model. Then plasma pistol Hazardous lost the other. And then the Chaos Lord shot as well. But we got sustained hits and some wounds. Mike didn't pass any saves, and Mike's removed 2 models from that squad.
I removed 3 and then paid the CP to generate.
To bring a model back again.
Maybe 2 models back, but I only got the 1 back with 1 wound.
Absolute desperate stuff going on across here. A real Hollywood moment in the middle. So we're just going to carry on capturing this on camera. Him for vengeance shots into there. Dark Pact, yes please. Goes off an 11. And we'll go for lethal hits this time. Try, for the last time, try and get rid of the Locust Heavy Destroyers. So you can take 2 lethals. We'll re-roll our 1s. Okay. And we're going to wound you on 4s. Oh, revenge is sweet. It really is. 9 saves of 4+. No cover. 9 saves of 3+.
No AP, no?
-1.
Oh, am I getting cover there, yeah?
Yeah.
3+. Oh.
Got him. Yeah. Damage
with
2. Yeah.
Even with the reroll.
Target destroyed. Okay, got rid of them.
Yay.
So it's extreme, but we'll press on. We'll resolve firepower from these into the Wraiths. Land Raider's been a rock here. It's just taken 2 wounds. Fouled another Dark Pact. Firepower across here. Stripped off 2 wounds with some combi weapons and heavy flame against the Wraiths. So I'm looking for. I was blessed. 3s to hit actually with the laser cannons. We're gone for sustained. Those 2 are fouled. 1 can be added back in. 3s to wound. Yeah, they'll go through. -3. 6s. Kill some Scorpacks here. D6 +1. Got him. Got him. Got him. All of a sudden, Land Raider says, no, get back, wiping out half the squad. Mike's all right, though, as long as he doesn't get wiped out. We'll go Heavy Bolter. Two wounds, -1. Well, yeah, damage 2 each time.
2 each time?
Yeah, another model slain. Land Raider, well done. Okay, combi weapon. 2 hits. Infantry. I think you are.
Yep.
So 1 devastating wound. Done 1 damage. And then Havoc launcher is blast, so I take it we can't shoot. So Land Raider's firepower finished. Pretty impressive. Interesting. Charge goes ahead across here. We'll do our attacks on that charge. We'll go for Dark Pacts. Alpha Legion refusing to lie down here. It goes ahead. It's actually 6 attacks. We'll go for lethals.
What's your strength on it though?
Strength 6.
Yep, so it'll be fine. 5.
We get 2 lethals. Dark Pact went ahead. Rerolling ones. Ooh. I'm going to try and wound you now on toughness. 9, 8, 5s. Another 1. 4 saves at -1. Each one's damage 2. Gone. Got him. 10 Ra's now been brought down. Strange stuff. There's a Terminator charge across here. It's not quite over on this flank. Interesting stuff. I think it's too little too late, but Alpha Legion are giving a good account of themselves at this most desperate stage. We'll resolve this combat with the Terminators next. So Dark Pact goes off. Power Fist attacks first. We're going for sustained hits of 1. Reroll our hit rolls because our Dark Pact went off. Okay, we're adding a sustained in. Going to try and wound you on 3s. And 5 saves. 5 saves -2, so 5 saves of 4+ for the in-1 save. There you go, block 3. 2 might go through. So you can feel no pain the first one, the first pair.
Yeah.
Block both, oh, fantastic. And then the next one goes through. All right, so it's a Wraith crushed. Okay, next we'll turn to 4 attacks with the cursed weapons. Reroll. Dark Pact. 5 to wound. I'll do. And then Shreddy Eddie. 5 attacks. Rerolling. Add those 2 in for sustained. 5 to wound. Rerollable. 2, 3 go through. 3 at -2. 4 ups to block. Block 1. 5 up, feel no pain. And block none. Alright, so 2 more wounds come through. So cunningly, Mike's going to leave that combat, let me fight, because then as soon as I've fought, you can roll your CP to get models back and actually get more models in the fight. So actually going to go with this combat across here. It very rarely happens, but it's advantageous for the Necrons in this situation. So Wraiths will fight back across here against the Terminators. So Mike's, I've done my attacks across there. I had wounds coming through but passed. Mike's then used the CP, rolled a 3. So wounds restored on the model and then an extra model brought back. That's perfect. And then across here, Mike's actually going to fight here with the two Triumph Praetorians to try and take out Lord Whack-A-Mole, who's still alive. 8 attacks, 3s.
He's going to stay alive.
Oh no, the fumbling hit. Oh hell, the Whack-A-Mole. 3 go through.
Yeah, -2 damage.
Block them all with in-1 saves. Oh dear. How many wounds have I got left? I'm on 4 wounds.
4 wounds, yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. So we survived with 4 wounds left. Mike can do his attacks now. The Scorpack Destroyers. They're going to try and take on just Plasma Sight, of course, against that Land Raider. 14 wounds to try and get through against that Land Raider. That'll clear that flank if Mike can do it. He's activated the Plasma Sight once again. Just capturing these moments here on camera. The last gasps here from the Alpha Legion. Stiff resistance from them at the end. They're making the Necrons work hard for their victory. And if you're not careful...
Oh, sure, I missed it. Reroll hit.
The victory's not guaranteed here. Reroll hit rolls of 1, yeah, okay.
I had to miss it last time.
So this is attacks from the regular models.
Yeah.
Needing 2s.
2s.
Rerolling 1s.
Lethal.
1 lethal and everything else is hit.
And
Wounding.
A lot of 6s.
So what's your situation? What are you on here? 6s to wound.
6, strength 7.
5s to wound.
5s to 1.
Okay.
Devastating.
-2. Block 1. So 2 have made it through at damage 2.
2 each, yeah. 4.
So 4 wounds taken, dropping me down to 10. Oh boy.
Scorpack Lord.
Scorpack Lord. 4 attacks I think he gets.
Yeah. 3, 4. 2s, rerolling 1s.
All of them.
Yeah. This is strength 10.
+1, so 5 still. Two devastating.
2 devastating, 6 damage.
Nothing I can do. Dropping down to 4 wounds left. Good chopping from him. Oh, that was good chopping.
Punch me back.
Yeah, that's it. Combat's resolved across there. Lord Whack-a-Mole. Dark Pacting. God, he does. He goes nuts. 5 attacks. Sustained. Come on, yo, please. Oh, no.
1 hit. You're hitting on. Oh, you're hitting on 3s, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah. Ooh.
5 up. Keep your unit alive on a 5 up. Got them. Oh.
Seen it.
Oh, man. Destroyed them. Would you believe? Praetorian's gone. Lord Whack-a-Mole remains on the objective. Does he hold it? Uh-oh. One model. Okay.
What's your OC?
Oh, not going to be good enough. You're going to be OC2.
I'm OC2.
I'm OC1.
Yay!
Oh, man. Close enough. Good for you, Lord Whack-a-Mole, though. Good for you. Okay, so kind of weird. We reckon we've lost, but we're actually winning. If that makes sense. But the points coming through. 5 points for extend battle lines did go ahead because we held this one. It actually regained this objective across here. 3 Terminators out OC'd the Wraiths with the help of this successful charge and destruction of Tamra, and then tucking in with the Venom Crawler with OC of 3. So we actually recaptured this, picked up 5 points. Also 3 points for destroying enemy unit on objective, which was the Dark Praetorians across there. So it takes us to 25 points. 25 points to the Alpha Legion, 21 points to the Necrons. So this middle stage of the battle we're actually ahead. But we still think it's going to go the way of the Necrons across here. It should do. But we must go on to turn 4. I reckon Mike's in a good situation because the stretch across here controls that objective and he controls that objective. That's an immediate 8 points coming through. He can elect both of those units to defend. It may just be a case of camping out and seeing this game through to ultimate victory. But it's run tighter than we thought here towards the end of the battle. We'll go on to turn 4 here for the Necrons coming up next. Okay, so turn 4 here for the Necrons. 8 points picked up for primaries. Excellent secondaries coming through. Secure no man's land and defend stronghold. Mike's on his home objective and defend that. Should be no problem at all. And then extend or secure no man's land is capturing no man's land objectives. And he's on these 2 already. Models and wounds being restored on all of these units. We're going to shooting phase next. Shooting phase. Pistol firepower coming into here. Caused a wound and took out 1 Terminator. So now 4 of them left in that squad. 24 shots about to come in from these Necron warriors going against Lord Whack-a-Mole. Stands there by himself on a central objective.
3s. 6s are nice.
6s for lethals. Okay. He's raping -1. My starting armor save is a 3+.
No, there's no AP on there.
Oh. Gauze Flayers? No, there isn't, is it? It's the...
No, it's the Gauze Reaper.
Okay.
So these will be...
4s to wound.
4s to wound.
Yep. A lot of 3-up saves to make, yeah.
Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13.
Lord Whack-a-Mole says...
That's a lot of 2s.
It's the end of the day for him. Oh, sad. 5 wounds caused. And let me guess, we have 5 wounds. Command reroll built in. Self-sufficient command reroll. Passed.
The Warden.
1 wound left. Oh, the Warden can get him.
That would be nice. Revenge.
4 shots. I've used my built-in command reroll, so I'll keep my CP.
It's a lethal.
Lethal. 3s to wound.
3s to wound.
Another 1.
2 -1.
Oh boy. Lord Whack-a-Mole, the second in command.
Ooh.
Lives. Ooh. And lives.
Have
to charge him. Right. Right, so I've done the Terminators here. Dark Pack passed. Caused a good number of wounds. Plenty of invuln saves been passed. Plenty of feel no pains as well. Just 2 wounds in the end against those Wraiths. I cannot kill them. They are the chrome tar pit of the channel here.
One season we had the, what was it, the black hole with the...
Black Legion
Black
Terminators,
Legion,
yeah.
So 2s.
Mike's rolling across here with a Scorpec Lord.
Re-rolling the ones. Right, so they've all hit.
Okay.
3, 5's the wound.
Yes.
Just the
one.
-3, so I'll put you at 5.
No, 3 damage.
Down to 1.
Down to 1 wound left. Down to 3 Scorpec destroyers to chop that Land Raider.
4.
4 of them. So yeah, 4, sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
one
4
come
attacks
back.
each. Yeah. You have to wipe out Necrons, they just keep coming back.
2.
It's a great theme, it's a great narrative, but it's frustrating to play against.
Lethal. Lethal.
2 lethals, that'll do. -2.
Oh.
No. I'll try and come on, reroll that lethal. I'll do it now. We blocked it, so it's all down to your saving throw or your wounding now. I've to wound. Things are a little bit out of sync here, but there's 4 more saves to make. I think it's over now. Land Raider's long gone. 8 wounds come through. And do we detonate to finish off the game? No, we don't. But Land Raider can go. That's that flank. Has now officially collapsed. And what's interesting here is that Mike has elected not to charge. If I move, he'll just overwatch me, and he controls that objective anyway. So just Lord Whack-A-Mole, 1 wound left. Just left, bleeding out there on that objective. And I think perhaps a fitting way to end, instead of him being brought down, we'll leave him standing. It might be a good point to end the battle. I cannot reclaim the middle ground. We are bogged down with no way out against those wraiths. And then across here, the middle's lost, and that flank's collapsed as well. So Mike will go on to rake in the points for those objectives. He'll elect units to guard, and they'll just sit there and rake in the points for the final turns of the battle. Actually, I forgot the combat. Wraiths are doing their attacks now, actually, so Mike's just rolling those up. This is the last combat, I reckon, of the game.
And then 3s are needed.
3's to wound, and Mike's paid his CP to give him extra AP minus bite, so there'll be AP -2.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
4 ups. Each one's damage 2.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not so good. 1, 2, 3 Terminators wiped out to a man. Yeah, I think that solidifies the situation for the Necrons. So it's actually an extra 1 got through. So it's actually 1 Terminator left with 1 wound. So it's over here as well. That was my stiffest resistance here at the end of the battle, but it's now collapsed across here as well. 8 points for primaries, 5 points. What was that for? The big points for secondaries. Secure no man's land. Defend stronghold's about to come through as well. Mike's on 34 points, 37 points of defend stronghold, which will come through no problem. To our 25, we're going to our turn 4. We get nothing, and then Mike's going to get more points on his turn 5. So it's all over here. There is no way we can recover with 1 Terminator, 1 Venom Crawler, and some now redundant Chaos Cultists here at the back, which just stood there all game, which was the safest. Stay out of trouble. It was a good option for them. They've stayed alive. But victory is way beyond our grasp. The Necrons have victory, which means they go through to the grand final of our Season 12 battle reports. Hard work from them, and it's paid off. All right, so talking about units of the game for both sides, I'll just call out the 2 silver level Patreons that we have. Dumpy Grimbo and Brian Nielsen, massive thanks to them for their support at silver level. Do support us if you can, any tier, any level on membership or on Patreon. We're running the 300 campaign. We're nearing the first 100 supporters coming through. We've been calling out their names in all of our battle reports. So big thank you to everyone. It means we can continue the channel, expand, and show you or reveal some surprises that we have lined up each step of the way. So do join us if you can. Units of the game, there's loads of contenders for the Necrons. Scorpec Destroyers, fantastic. Game-changing moment across there. Very risky. It went ahead and it was fantastic. Wraiths, absolute legend of a unit here. Perhaps one of the best units on the channel at the moment. It's like having the world's top goal scorer for, World Cup type thing. They are just a brilliant unit. It's very reliable. And it's something for their opposing army to think about when they face them in the grand final. The Locust Heavy Destroyers, I'm going to mention them because they're an absolute pain to get rid of, and they caused some heavy damage against the Alpha Legion. For us, Lord Whack-a-Mole in the middle, defiant to the end, surviving through an onslaught from the Necrons. I'll give it to him and his squad of Chaos Chosen. That's units of the game for both sides. Keep a lookout for more battle reports here on YouTube and over on YouTube channel membership. If you want to see the second battle, who are the Necrons facing, you can find out. It's over on channel membership. Check out that battle. It's now live. It is Tau Empire versus Harlequins. One of those two armies goes through to the grand final to face off against the Necrons. Great game. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time.